Monday. So I'm going to keep this nice, short, and sweet because I'm out running errands and doing a couple things here and there. Welcome to Be So Light. My name's Felicia, as well as your galactic spiral light priestess, Makala. So, need to let you guys in on something. And I'm seeing a lot of this coming up, which is kind of interesting. But I've noticed something with one of my clients was complaining about having some shoulder pain. And so she went in to the ER to get checked. She was having a weird pain. She got an x-ray, she got a CT scan. And the machines come back telling her that she's having a stroke. But she's not exhibiting any kind of stroke symptoms. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not on here diagnosing and all that bull crap. I'm just talking about something that just happened with one of my clients. So then she tells me while she's in the ER waiting for her blood work, a couple hours or so, she's witnessed 5 people walking in complaining of weird onset chest pain and like a stroke feeling. 5 people. And she thought that was a little weird. So now, speed forward, because that was a few days ago. I start hearing just from random people talking on their platforms or random other people talking about things that's happened with a client. And I'm hearing things like, oh yeah, people are complaining about, I can't remember who it was, but I was reading down in the comment. That's where you get a lot of stuff at. Reading down in the comment section, and everybody was talking about how they just woke up having problems trying to walk, was having joint and muscle pain, all kind of things like that. And I said, I've been dealing with that off and on. But it seems to be amping up. So I had to kind of sit with it. I just kind of did my thing. I said, well, okay, let me sit with this for a second. Could it be because everything is getting supercharged up and our body's not used to it, that we are really starting to feel it on such a connecting point of view? Like, it's really painful. We're feeling it in our joints. And I remember last year I was saying, when we go up in frequency, whatever scar tissue is holding on to certain things in the scar tissue, it was going to be causing a problem. So it was going to be releasing into the body. And I just kept saying, we got to get that release. So I'm looking at that. And everybody's starting to slowly complain about it. So I said, okay, what if leaving this lower energy and we're moving into a higher energy, your body has to acclimate to that. What your third dimensional physical body used to be used to, now going up into the higher frequency, your body can't do that. It has to acclimate to that. It has to calibrate to it. So with that comes now I gotta take care of my joints. I gotta stretch. I gotta do this and da 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 da. So I like to unwind the fascia. I'm into the whole thing about fascia because fascia is linked to our crystalline body self. So I'm not going to get into heavy details about it because I love how fascia really works. But if you really look at it as a part of like this kind of saran wrap that goes on top of the muscle tissue. And once that starts getting kind of pulled a little too taut and starts pulling down on the muscle tissue, you start getting all this soreness, restriction. So unwinding the fascia is going to be something we have to get used to really doing. Doing a lot of taking care of that IT band on the side of the legs when things get tight. When you get stressed out, when your neck muscles from sitting at a console, looking at the laptop, our phones, all of this stuff feeds in to what we're experiencing with our fascia. Now, fascia, when it takes in the codes of light, because it's linked into your light body cell, it's responding to that. So we have to unwind the fascia. We have to unwind it from scar tissue things, anything that's binding. You want to free it up so that it can receive the codes a lot easier and interlay into the crystalline form of itself. Okay, so it's the crystalline activation part of the body. It's connected into your heart, your brain and nervous system, especially the brain and nervous system hooks into all of this part with the fascia. It helps to send the messages across the body. So, yeah, welcome into the next part of you gotta take care of the self and move into that. This is why baths are going to be so important. Stretching, dancing, just even standing in place and just bouncing up and down, just moving the body helps to release the fascia so it can not be so tight and restricting. Because when it gets tight and restricted, if you're not drinking enough water, you're going to have these things of swelling and soreness and inflammation because it's got to flow. It's got to allow flow of your tissue and your fluids and stuff. So I found that really interesting. I'm just totally into this whole thing with the fascia because I like to teach from personal things that are going on or things that I'm deal with clients and things like that. I like to teach from that point of view. So, all right, lovelies, pay attention. So I come out here and I'm getting into my car and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to look up. I look up at the sky and I'm like, okay, I see some clouds, the clouds trying to come in, blah, blah, blah. But I look up and I see right up a crescent, the crescent moon. And I'm like, that's odd. I'm seeing that. And the sun's right there. And I'm like, shouldn't you be on the other side? So I'm looking. Okay, Okay. You know the movie Hunger Games? You know that one scene where Peeta's going through and he's hacking down all of the trees and stuff like that, paving a way. And then you see what's her name say, Peeta, no, and he hits, and all of a sudden he gets shocked. It throws him way back. He gets shocked out because he hit the invisible force field that was up. Okay, so I'm looking up at the sky, and I'm like pondering, why the hell is that crescent moon out there? Why is it sitting there? What's it doing? Why is it there? And I look. So then I kind of step back and I'm looking, and I literally see right there a ripple, like someone threw a pebble into the river above, and it went bloop. I could not see the crescent moon anymore. It vanished. Then the clouds just kind of came in to kind of skate over it. And I'm like, wait a minute. I saw it go bloop. I saw something kind of playing that moment of Predator. Like when they hide, you can see the silhouette but it's mirrored, but you can't really see them because they're invisible. That's what I was seeing. And I'm like, what the hell is going on with that? Why am I seeing that? And it was really quick. It just went. I just watched the sky do this like warping thing, and then it stopped. Yeah, I already know this shit ain't real. I already know that. You already know that. So, have you been kind of thinking these thoughts of what the hell? If I am really not considered alive or whatever because of my birth certificate, then why am I paying all this stuff? Dead people don't need to be paying bills, do they? Just wondering. And you get thoughts like that? Because I definitely have some serious thoughts like that, where I'm thinking about everything that comes up like that. And I'm really paying attention to how a lot of people who are NPCs running around here, they're coming like this lady right here, an NPC. I'm on here talking. She's deciding now, I've never seen her before in my life, decides she's going to stand here at my car door. And now she's on her phone talking all loud, and I'm on here with you guys. NPC. Now she's all in front of my car. Don't know why she's doing it. I'm sitting here having a conversation with you guys, and all of a sudden she just comes out and thinks it's okay for her to just be all loud in front of my car doing that. Crazy, isn't it? When you really pay attention to how things move in this system, it's crazy. That's why I don't care anymore. I don't give a damn about anything with the government. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I feel like a lot of people and things of that sort are just lies. That's it. Now, I don't know what her point is, but she's just hanging around right over here at the car, over here on this side, and I'm having a conversation with you, and she's walking back and forth. Nothing but an NPC. Now, keep in mind, lovelies, we're in some pretty high energy right now, and I'm waiting for Meg to come in. She's supposed to come on a little later. Meg Moonbeam. I like her. So, to talk about these 7 planet alignments, because let me tell you, people who don't have it together, who got a lot of stuff going on emotionally or whatever, are coming unglued. And a lot of your NPC people are coming unglued. Yes, thank you, lovely. So last night I had an incident take place with the one that I watch over. Just lost her canaddles over the fact that I asked her, do you want me to turn the heat on? Lost it. And then I saw the attachment. Now keep in mind, a lot of people got attachments on them. They've been hijacked, and they don't know they've been hijacked. Like this one outside my window, right here, she been hijacked. Just to be standing up here talking. Now, as soon as I open the door, her ass will disappear. Anyway, the hijacking is very real. People are getting hijacked. People don't realize they're hijacked. And what happens to a lot of light workers, we are getting targeted. Okay? It is not in your head. You're not sensitive, nothing. Just weird shit from people who don't like your light will come out from those type of people. So if they got hijacked, the thing that's on the person is going to interact with you. Okay? Just know that. get some hyssop, get your sage, get your medicine out, and start smudging your space. Because when someone is hijacked and they got a nasty being on them, that nasty being starts sucking out the energy in your space. Not in my room. My room's got too many crystals. I got too many symbols and stuff all over my room. So it's like a safe haven in there. And it's really interesting because the energetic energy of this person doesn't like to come in my room. I love it. So the energy of whatever the hijacking energy is sucks out the energy space in the room, okay, in your home. If your home all of a sudden starts feeling like it's super cold, you got something going on. So yeah, this morning it was all about smudge, bringing in some toponoko, bringing in some heavy duty medicine, hyssop, and burning that, and then brought in a little bit of lavender to kind of soften it, then hit it up with some rose, and then burned a nice potent rose tea light candle to put that scent. And then I'll go through with some rose incense, making symbols in the air with it throughout the whole place. And then I'll have the dragons come through and do their thing. Now, last night, called the dragons in. There was so much popping going on in the walls and ceilings. I said, yeah, get it. Take it down. Get it. Trauma. I was having a good time. I'm hearing pop. I'm like, ooh, there's a race. Oh, it must be on the run. Wish I could have just really visually seen it all, but I could just feel how the dragons were just taking care of everything. And yeah, it's about to get real serious with the dragons. But anyway, just know if you all of a sudden start feeling like people that you know, friends and stuff, family, whoever, co-workers, all of a sudden start going after you for no reason, and you know they haven't been doing their work and they got stuff going on, they got hijacked, and they start attacking you. Even it's so little like you say something and they go off on you and say something like, well, that's not da-da-da-da. Then why you ask me? I'm giving you my opinion. Then why are you going to ask me and then try to argue with me? So that's what I'm saying. That kind of stuff. Just politely look at like how I handle. I'd be like, I see your demons are out to play right now and I don't have any time. And Yodha Shimbahe, I'm not going to do this. And mirror, mirror on the wall, may you now see yourself in all your all. That's how I say it. And I walk the hell away in the conversation. I'm what you call beyond Megan. I'm Megan 9.9. Done. All right, lovelies. That's going to be my mystic magic intake of the day, because you got to be aware now. Here in California, we got jacked up with crazy thunderstorms, downpour, rain. My car, when I walked out this morning, my car looked like it was brand new. I was like, damn, I didn't even have to wash it myself. I love it. So just know people are going to be losing their shit. It's just going to be popping off. Okay? Just know that. All right? All right, lovelies. Be good to yourself and take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Do your research. Educate yourself about the fascia. On YouTube, they got lots and lots of different videos to help you release your fascia. Just do your research. Be good to yourself. Knowledge is power. And staying in your light is power also. Have a great day. It's just me. Like and subscribe. And be good to yourself. Stay in your light.